Alright, hey guys. Whoops, I just entered Zot. I hope that didn't break everything. Let me, okay. Alright, good. So, this is the probably last video of, this Christmas dude. I don't think he has the equipment to do slime or elf, really. Especially not with Emma, with no Emma. How much do I have? I have none. Yeah, so, no MR for me. That's gonna be pretty tough. Whoa, that's a really good amulet. Jeez. So basically, this guy lucked out really hard in like the last couple of games. So he's really freaking strong right now. Um, do I want to give up 8 points worth of defense just for the Slay +3 and Arlek? Maybe not. So this character is just gonna do Zot, and we are gonna just chill out, I guess. Just take a look at what's going on. Let's just drop this, whatever that is, and let's start. Alright, so we're immediately horrified. We're backing off into the corner, as usual. We're doing some pretty good work. Looks like Draconians aren't going to be too much of an issue for this thing. I'm starving, which is not good. Feels like they nerfed the hunger because I seem to be killing it really quickly. Or maybe I just have good enough defense that it doesn't matter. This protection from gold can probably go. I actually have a clarity ring, so it's not really important. I can also get rid of this extra protection from fire, and I guess also this evasion ring. These are all useless now that I have really good equips. I guess I'll do a full clear of Zot, just because, you know, we haven't done that in a while. And it's pretty exciting to do full clears. These days, I've been doing half clears just because I find them really interesting. As a strategy, I guess. Because I basically skip up to Zot 5, which is pretty intense for me. I hadn't done that before. But yeah, I need to confirm. I'm basically just confirming with this character that I can do full clears of Zot. If it's too hard, I'll just obviously. Okay, he just hellfired all his friends. That's nice of him. Guess he was on my side this whole time. Yeah, so you know, I'm just gonna have a go at doing like at least a full or semi-clear, I guess. I don't know. I'm not really sure which one I want to do. Ow. Actually, no, I probably should do it half clear. I am level 25, which is the max level already. No. I'll definitely do. I'll clear this floor and then I'll semi-clear the rest of the floors. Just because I feel at max level, I'm not really getting anything out of this. I'm just getting more points in defense, which is not that great anyway. My offense is as good as it's gonna get, and any fight that's really dangerous here will just lead to a waste of consumables, which I don't really want. Having said that, I am dealing with this really well. 45 AC, 20 evade. It's just this character's just a monster. So yeah, excellent. Haha. All right, let's go down the nearest staircase, I guess, to the Zot 5. That should be pretty good. Oh look, free staircase. Nice. Magic mapping to see where the next downstairs is. It's over there. That's pretty far. That's actually, I'm not sure if that's risky or not, but whatever. We'll just clear around this area, I guess. Just to make sure there's not too many enemies around me. Yep, okay, cool. Alright, sick. Let's go downstairs again. Read the magic mapping. Where is it? Here we go. Oh man, this is a bad floor, so... Oh, well, I have to clear this floor anyway. It's Zot 4. I have to clear. I always clear Zot 4, and I always clear Zot 1. Sorry, no, I don't clear Zot 1. What am I saying? Okay, this is really bad. I'm going to create myself a 3-tile corridor. Okay, I couldn't do that. This is really scary. Yeah, because there's a lot of enemies around me, and this looks like a vault, so being here is not a good idea. But the problem is this floor is so huge that I'm gonna have difficulty doing anything. So let's haste and run, I guess. That seems to be a pretty good idea. And I guess we can pull back around here, and then everything can fight. And that seems less suicidal, even by a little bit. Okay, that's still pretty bad. Let's go. No, we can't. Okay, this is really bad. That's a huge vault with a lot of enemies in it. Alright, I guess we just have to fight from here, I guess. I'm gonna definitely put a marker here to make sure that I remember that this is the right place. Don't want to get anything berserked on me while I'm down there, so I made sure to pull the Moth of Wrath. Okay, there's a lot of enemies. Jeez. Okay. This is getting a bit terrifying. But with careful pulling, I should be alright. As long as nothing comes nothing comes from this floor, I should be okay. Like, it looks a lot less dangerous. It looks a lot less dangerous than it really is. While I'm not taking much damage, I'm actually pretty, like, afraid of a lot of enemies swarming my location from upstairs, because I won't have many places to run. That's the downside of having the, that's the downside of having a half-clear, Zot. So, like, I'd say unless you're really comfortable with winning, and you're happy to lose a game or two, in the interest of saving time, I guess, probably just do a full clear Zot. Like, I would not recommend this for, like, maybe your first 5-10 wins, just because it's too hard. Or, not too hard, but, like, it has a chance to just screw you over. And I don't like taking these chances, but I've recently just become, I guess, sloppy, so I like doing it. It's pretty good. I don't even need RLX for this guy, which is interesting. Oh, I already have it. Where do I have it from? Oh, the Cloak of Starlight, right. Lols. It's kind of funny to note that that Amulet of Tenise would definitely have been my amulet had I not gotten ridiculously better amulets. Which is really says something about, like, that would be a no-brainer amulet to wear, which is insane considering I'm not wearing it. That really speaks volumes about how much crap I have. The cloak, the brooch of shielding is technically not. Actually, I think in 0.14 it becomes a brooch of shielding, like a literal brooch of shielding. It gives you reflection and shield points as well as EV and armor. It's pretty good, from what I have heard. Anyway, I'm being horrified for some reason, so let's see if we can. Oh, I can break through this. Okay, cool. Didn't know that. Okay, maybe this dungeon isn't as big as I thought it was. I thought that was the. I thought that this corner here meant that this whole border is the end of the map, so I couldn't dig through it. But if I can, that kind of changes things. Oh, here's a scythe. Not many people running scythes these days. Alright, cool. So we seem to have stabilized pretty well on this floor. He just conjure flamed himself. That's an orb of fire. That's someone I don't really want to fight, but I have to, I guess. Let's power leap towards, I guess. And should we might or should we berserk is probably better. Oh, I can't go berserk. I'm exhausted. No! I made a mistake. Let's might and just beat the crap out of this guy. Orb of Fire shouldn't be too difficult for this character, who has 27 unarmed. I should be pretty solid. Let's acquire a Wand of Lightning or something. Wand of Invisibility, basically the same thing. For some reason I don't have my shield on. That could have been... I think that was bad. Okay. Whoops. ID the Wand of Digging, why not? Should have headed towards the Lich, but I just tabbed forward, so I was a little bit off kilter. Oh yeah, alright, today, this isn't going to be uploaded today. I was going to make a message, but if it ain't going to be, if it's not going to be uploaded today, it's probably not necessary. This is recorded after the day after the Cataclysm thing, so I was just thinking that, oh god, please don't kill me. Okay, good. I was just thinking to myself, you know, maybe it's a good idea to let the channel rest for a day, and I might do that. It does help me with the backlog as well, because I can spend the day uploading. So yeah, I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna take a break from the crawl for one. Maybe I shouldn't. I don't know. For sure though. At least I don't know if this is like too late in the game, but I really enjoyed the first like session I did with Cataclysm, and I kind of want to do other games as well because that was really fun. Just playing a different game other than crawl. It's pretty interesting to play. Let's magic mapping. Run upstairs. So it looks like our upstairs is pretty close to where we are actually. So this is pretty good. Yeah, it looks like this. Unless this Zot 5 goes horribly bad with like a teleport trap or something, I should be alright. Acquirement, wand of hasting. That's perfect. I couldn't ask for anything better. I guess. Oh, that's useless. Technically, you could say that hasting is better, but come on. Sorry. Heal wounds is better, but come on. Hasting is pretty amazing. It's insane for what it is. Storm Dragon, cool. Just gonna lure out these guys. I'm gonna actually prepare a kill hole beforehand with lots of escapes. What the heck? Is that like what? Oh, okay, that was weird. For some reason, the digging one didn't go all the way through. So I can do this. I can haste here in this kill hole, and then if the enemy was right. Oh, whatever, I don't care. I don't care about mutations at all. Like, come on. Like, the changes to mutations have actually made me really aware, like painfully aware, that Armute doesn't mean crap. It doesn't affect me most of the time anyway, so like, there's no point in pretending it does. Let's run away into the kill hole. If we need to run, we have a perfect escape route. Other than that, pretty flawless as a escape route. Such a good setup, really. I'm happy to be happy to have such a good, like, I guess, block of wood that I can craft. Not wood, I guess, but stone that I can craft into a kill hole. That's pretty lucky, I guess. Good configuration. Sometimes you don't get that in Zot near the entrance. You get like random, like, corners. Oh, that's not good. Let's run. I'm actually gonna run all the way upstairs because I want to heal. Let's eat some fruits. Trolls shouldn't be eating fruit, but whatever. Oh god. Let's beat the crap out of that guy. I actually didn't see the Cursto. I just got sideswiped, tormented like 4 times. That was crazy. That could have been terrifying, but thankfully I managed to kill it in like 2 hits. Curstos tend to be really dangerous against enemies that are against characters that are like really low damage. Or really elemental damage that the Curstos resist, and then you get really scared. An Ancient Lich, it did pretty much nothing. That's good. I like it when Ancient Liches do nothing, because they're such a dice roll. Ancient Liches are only dangerous because, like, sometimes they're ridiculously overpowered. Most of the time they're not. Most of the time you can just kill them, and they don't do anything. Like that. It literally did nothing. It didn't even hit me, or cast any spells. But sometimes it's just like, Lameo, summon greater demons, summon greater demon. Uh-oh, looks like you're in trouble, mate. And then you cry, because, that wasn't supposed to happen. Let's put the Armute on, why not? Oh, I got frail, oh no. Oh no. Let's go ahead and quaff Cure Mute, I guess. None of these are actually that good, so yeah, quaff them. Alright, sick. Didn't really change anything at all, so like didn't really matter. 6 kill mutes should have been way more than enough to win the game. Yes, you could say that extended is still too hard with Armute, but come on, how many times do you see a mutator? It's not that many. And most of the time they don't even mutate you anyway. Like, me playing this many games on the channel have given me insight, I guess, into... After the rant, I was like, I actually focused really hard on looking at where my, like, when Armute would have been really useful. And then I say to myself, well, I'm playing in the game where Armute is still in the game, right? And it just doesn't do anything. Like, I'm not getting it many times anyway, and it's not really helpful even when I do get it. Like, here, I just don't even care. Like, for a through-in game, it's not even important. Oh, I got pissed off. Oh, no. I got stealth. What an incredible set of, resists I lost, or I gained. Nothing really that special. Even though I got malmutated, it doesn't really matter. It doesn't affect my winning chances. I'm already at the Orb Zot, basically. If I die here, I'm not going to die because of mutations. There's like maybe 2 or 3 that are incredibly terrible, and even then, it's not that big of a deal. Like Frail is bad, but I have one with minus 30% HP before. It's not it's the worst thing in the world, yes, but it's still you can still win. And there's nothing that instantly kills you, which is good. Let me think. There's not really that much that can instantly kill you. Berserkitis, I would argue, is even good as mutation. I like berserking. Even if it's not by choice, I usually am in a situation where it's a good idea anyway. Or it's not the worst idea, which is just as important. Alright, so let's read the recharge to get as many charges of hasting as possible. Let's get out of here. Wow, I have only... What? I have 19 fighting, but I have 270 health. Do I have more than 10% health? What? 30% health. Whoa, I did not know that. Okay, sick. That's a Hell Sentinel. I can't do much about that. I'm just gonna run for it because a Hell Sentinel is way stronger than I am. I don't care how strong I am. Hell Sentinel's stronger. That's a really... Okay, this is just poor. Read the Scroll of Blinking. Didn't get me anywhere good, so I'm gonna keep running. This is really stupid. Let's read Fog. Okay, that managed to get us out. Good. We'll head up this way because we know where our upstairs are. We can eat some food on the way, I guess. Gonna sit here and wait until an enemy pops up, and I'm gonna run. Rinse and repeat, rinse and repeat. I'm gonna dig this way because it's faster than going all the way around. This guy followed me. What an asshole. That guy spawned out of nowhere. That sucks, but whatever. We got out. All good. So now this is just... Oh, man. Where's the upstairs? Is it anywhere near here? Yeah, there's one up here. That's good enough. I guess I can just dig through. Hatches don't really matter in the orb run. This is pretty interesting. Okay, I need to fight this guy before he kills me. Good. That was kind of bad. I still got tormented like twice, but whatever. Can't have them all, right? Let's run for it. I think there's... Yeah, depth is up there. This could be really bad if a Panlord spawns. Nope, we're good. Alright, nice. Gonna kill some trash and then run. Go upstairs, wait. Just... Orb run is pretty chill. Like, there's not too much to be had. Not much to be said, I guess. Once we're past depths, we're pretty much done. Whoa, that's a lot of stuff. Let's haste away and run. This haste one is really good. I've already used it like 8 times, and I've only just picked it up in like Zot 5 or 4. So you can kind of see how good haste is in Zot. D7, D6, D5. I guess we can go this way. Whoops, I just dug on myself. D4, D3. Hellfire. Power leap towards it, and then beat it to death. That's going to save me a bit of life, because I don't have to stand near the dangerous, in line of sight of that dangerous demon. Okay, so we are we've won with this character. Let me just see if there's anything I want to do. Nothing much. I guess we can eat some food, clear up those inventory slots. And yeah, we win. Hurrah! So that is this character won, my Troll Monk. Sick. Can't believe I beat him that easily. Alright, so let's look at what the character is. So you guys should know by now. You should know the drill. If you're interested in learning, stay. If you're not interested, thank you for watching. Have a good day. Good luck with any crawl games you play. So let's look at this character for a bit. Troll Monk of Wooo. +4 Gold Dragon armor, +0 shield, 1 hat, Cloak of Starlight, shielding brooch, robustness, and protection from fire. This is actually not a good... This is an example of a character that is not good to study, or at least to look at, because there are no decisions whatsoever in this character, pretty much. You see 3... You see 3 unran darts, and you usually just don't look at the game, because it's not worth looking at. Having said that, I will still look at it because, you know, I want to have a sizable, I guess, video. A couple of minutes we'll spend on this will not really hurt anyone. If you want to stay, you can. It's perfectly fine. So, Gold Dragon armor is pretty sick. 3 unran darts, all giving me... Total here is about 1... It's 8 evade and 12 AC. So without those unran darts, I would be down 12 AC and 8 evade, so I'd be at 34 and 8. So that would not be that good. So this character is ridiculous because of those items, pretty much. Yeah, so I have really good resists, RF plus plus, RC plus plus. Usually you actually don't see that very often on my characters. I vaguely remember looking at all my old characters and like, come on, I rarely have more than a pip with RF or RC. Like this is pretty lucky. You can tell that I got really lucky with this game. Troll Monk of Rue. You question why you would pick Rue. Reason why you pick Rue: A, you found him early. B, you want to build a single one-dimensional character. This is the latter. I want a really 1D character with only one strength and no other side plays. And it really works out with Rue, and Trolls and Rue really, like, they are perfectly good together. They work really well. Because Troll, you can't cast for crap anyway. Just pick Rue, and now you can't cast for crap anyway. Oh, look at that. But now you get extra unarmed combat damage-ish, kind of. Because when they hit you, they get hurt, which is, like, basically adding to your DPS. Which is pretty good. Pretty good. 4 runes, 4 rune game. That just means that I had, the fact that I did silver on this game compared to all my other games, you could argue that this character was just broken as hell, so I was just happy to do silver. Or you could say that Rue's Apocalypse was good enough that it would carry me through silver, through the Vaults rune. And that is correct in both counts. This character is broken, and Rue is also broken for Vaults. 120 large rocks, that's pretty interesting. Wonder if that means anything. We don't know. Amulet of Tennis, Claire, Elec, RC, Slay plus 3. The fact that I didn't use that really shows the power, like I said. I did find it on Vaults though, so it might just be too late, but like that is a ridiculously good amulet. It has 4 positives, and of them, Clarity is really good, and Aralek and Slay plus 3 are considered like exotic / amazing. So it's pretty interesting that I managed to get that. But then you look at the rest of my stuff, and you're just like, wow, what the hell did this guy do? Resist Mutation, Regeneration, Brooch of Shielding. Like, these are ridiculous amulets. These are all the best ones. The only one I was missing was Arc Road for the slime. Otherwise, I would have done 5 runes easy. Protection from Fire, that's fine. For Orbs of Fire, makes sense. Robustness, AC plus 8. That you can tell that really helps. Makes my troll really strong. Tons of wands, but they're all the good ones. You should know by now that these ones are kind of the only ones you want, other than heal wounds. Everything in here is amazing. Notice how many digging and disintegrations I have. That's mostly a good habit, because you can craft the landscape really well. In terms of consumables, lots of stuff. Even though I don't have that many teleports, I do have a wand, which is also rechargeable with my 3 skulls. So it actually is deceptive how many consumables I had left. I actually had a lot. 2 scrolls of blinking really told the tale there. It's a good tell. Means that you really had a lot of stuff. Rarely do you ever have more than 1 scroll of blinking on a game that's like where you're actually pushed to win. Potions, tons of potions. Not that many might and agility though. Surprising. I was actually feeling the sting a little bit in Zot. In that first instance where I wanted to use Berserk, I was like, 4 potions of might. If I get a really bad Zot and I need 4 potions of might, I shouldn't use it here. Berserk is safer. So that was one random stipulation that I wanted to throw in. Skills. Lots of fighting, lots of armor, lots of dodging. Shields to min delay, or min encumbrance, and 27 unarmed. That's the most important part you draw from here. I actually saw this a lot on Elliptics games and a couple of Ghoul games. And that's what kind of prompted me to go 27 unarmed. I usually went to 22 or 23, but 27 is actually really important. It actually boosts your damage a lot more than you think. Because, again, unarmed combat doesn't have a min delay, and its speed just keeps getting better and better. So I was striking really quickly and at really high damage. Dodging, fighting is surprisingly low, but that makes sense because I just didn't have time. Once 27 in anything is usually a huge investment, so it makes sense that my fighting couldn't even get to 20. Oddly enough, my armor was above 20, which I think was just because I was focusing it for some reason. Yeah, you can see that the asterisk implies I was focusing it, which is not really what I wanted, but by the end of the game it didn't really matter. All this table stuff, usually I would look at on my own time. It takes too long to in a video to look over. But if I was really, really pressed and I wanted to see what this guy was doing, I would look at all this stuff and I'd be like, huh, what did he do first? What did he do it? And as we know by now, if you've watched my vids, it's going to be dungeon, dungeon lair, dungeon orc, 2 runes, vaults, depths, and then 3rd rune, and then Zot. That's how I usually do it. Arguably, the orc and the late dungeon should be swapped around, but I like doing dungeon first, and orc doesn't really matter in any way. You can pretty much slot it in whenever you feel like it. Let's see. Okay, so the actions table, that's the only last thing to do. Unarmed combat, use the whole game, makes sense. Blowgun, used 2 times. Interestingly, it implies that either I didn't find a blowgun early or I didn't need it, and I think it was the latter. I'm pretty sure I picked up a blowgun early, but I just never needed it. Javelin, I actually threw a couple of times, which is interesting. Large rocks, I actually threw a couple of times as well. I think at some point I got confused with my ogre, which I won. So, like, I was actually throwing stuff accidentally because I assumed I had more throwing than I did. You can see here where I sacrifice stuff for Wooo. I sacrifice Arcana, which is the spell schools, Courage, which is the horror thing, Experience, which cuts my XL down by 2, Stealth, which removes all my stealthiness, Love, which removes my summons, and I rejected sacrifices only 2 times. But I ended up sacrificing Essence twice somehow. I don't know what that means or why. But yeah, that's pretty important. I used Apocalypse a couple of times, which is pretty good. I have a bad habit of not using it because it drains me so much. Power Leap I should have used much more. Draw Out Power I didn't use at all, pretty much. But it's they're pretty good regardless. Raw abilities are overpowered by nature. They're supposed to be. Use some wands, quite a lot of wands, 62, that's quite a lot for now. A lot of scrolls, 105. I don't know why I have that many, but yeah. Potions, yep. And 664 chunks, so that's a lot more than last time. I remember the last game was about 200 and something. So that's probably because of the gourmand thing and because of my high satiation. But yeah, everything else is pretty good. This was a very standard-ish run. Not too much to be said, I guess, even though I did talk for a while. So yeah, it should be pretty straightforward. It's December 23rd, so let's see. By the time this video comes out, it should be either New Year's or something. It might be New Year's, or it might be the day after. So either way, Happy New Year. And I look forward to 2016, and hope you guys stick around. So yeah, thanks for watching, guys. I'll see you next time.